what is up, everybody? Fire Reacts back here with another YouTube video. You already know we grinded by any means necessary for 100 subs. You already know. But anyways, today's video is going to be on AFC predictions, AFC division predictions for the 2021-2022 NFL season. You already know. To get it started off, we are going to start with the AFC West. You already know we got the Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers. So I'll be ranking them what number I think they're going to finish in the division. But if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But anyways, we're going to start it off. So at my number one, you already know I got the Chiefs. Why do I have the Chiefs here? Well, why do you think? They have Patrick Mahomes. Obviously, that is the number one reason. And they really didn't lose anybody other than Sammy Watkins. But, you know, he's just a two-game guy at the beginning of the season. Then he really just de-progresses after that. So don't come at me. Chiefs fans even know this too. But I think they'll still be a strong team next year and still can win the division next year. But if you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But that's all I got for the Chiefs. Sir, you already know we got the Denver Broncos at the number 2, finishing number 2 in the division. Why? I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one, and it's not even because I'm a biased Broncos fan. No, that is not the reason. Don't get it twisted. The reason is because if the Broncos are healthy and they stay healthy, they will have a nice, solid defense, probably one of the best in the league, and their offense is going to be scary too. Just one thing with Drew Lock, well, we don't know who the starting quarterback is actually going to be for the Denver Broncos. It's between Teddy and Drew Lock. But Drew Lock just needs more reps. He had a decent year last year, but not a good enough one. But we'll see what happens. But anyways, I don't want to sound like a biased Broncos fan and just go on and on about the Broncos, which I could. But I'm going to have them at the number 2 if they stay healthy. If they stay healthy, that is the number one reason right there. But anyway, let me know in the comments how you feel about that. But that's all I got for the Broncos. Yes, sir. You already know we got the Los Angeles Chargers at the number 3, finishing number 3 in the division. I know I'm going to receive a lot of hate for this one too, but I don't know. Justin Herbert coming, second year, he's a solid quarterback. Had a heck of a rookie year. Don't get me wrong. He is a stud. But, you look at the Chargers defense. Yes, they have cornerbacks, but, they don't really, it's decent, but I don't think it's good enough to, make them ahead of the Broncos, unless the Broncos have a lot of injuries like last season. But no hate towards the Chargers, though. They're going to be a solid team next year. You already know. But let me know in the comments what you think about the Chargers being at number 3. No hate, but that's all I got for the Los Angeles Chargers. So we got the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders at number 4, finishing last in the division. Let me explain why I have them finishing last in the division. One thing is, Derek Carr, heck of a quarterback, but I don't think he has enough weapons. They have maybe one weapon, that's about it. But it's just not enough, And I'm sure lots of Raiders fans would agree with me. Defense is solid, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think the Raiders are going to be that good next year. They might be decent, but not good enough to be ahead of the Chargers. But let me know in the comments how you feel about the Raiders being at number 4. But anyways, that's all I got for the Raiders. Yes, sir. Now we got the AFC North. We got the Bengals, the Steelers, the Browns, and the Ravens. This was a really tough one because all these teams could be pretty decent next year. So it was a really tough one. But I guess you guys will see how it turns out and where I ranked everybody in this division. Yes, sir. You already know we put the Ravens at the number 1, finishing number 1 in the AFC North. You already know I did. No, it's not just because of Lamar. They did get a weapon. Sammy Watkins, very good wide receiver. Yes, I know I said he was only a 2-game person, but that is not true. I think he might make a new transition, going to a new team, and it might be different. I guess we'll see. This is way too early predictions, so no hate, please. I understand. But they do have J.K. Dobbins also that's running the running back. He is a power force, I know. And then they have some other weapons also on the defensive side. You already know that. But anyways, that's all I got for the Ravens. Let me know in the comments what you think about me putting the Ravens at number 1. Yes, sir. You already know we got the Cleveland Browns at the number 2, finishing number 2 in the division, AFC North. Why? I'm going to explain why I think they're going to finish number 2 behind the Ravens. Well, the Ravens, I already tried to explain that. You guys should understand. But the Browns are going to be scary still. They got some good defensive weapons. They got that steal linebacker. That was a steal in like the 4th or 5th round. I think they got him from Notre Dame. That was a steal. He's going to be a force on their defense. Defense is definitely going to be a top defense in the league. And I think Baker Mayfield will have a great season. They have a scary offense. That's why I have them at number 2. Let me know in the comments how you feel about me putting the Browns at number 2. That's all I got for the Cleveland Browns. Yes, sir. Put the Steelers at the number 3 spot. Have them finishing number 3 in the division. Why? Why do you think I said this, and why do you think I put them at number 3? Well, let me tell you. Ben Roethlisberger is getting old. No hate. He's a heck of a quarterback, but no hate. But I know I've been hearing some hype about him, but I just don't think he can do it. I mean, the Steelers literally have Juju and Chase Claypool, their weapons, but I just don't think they got rid of James Conner, That's why I put him back so far, because they got rid of James Conner. And I just don't think they're not, they got a running back, Najee Harris, okay, yeah. But we'll see what happens this rookie season. And you got to remember, this is way too early predictions, so no hate, please. But anyways, let me know in the comments how you feel about me putting the Steelers at number 3. And let me know if I should change it. But anyways, that's all I got for the Steelers. All right, last for the AFC North Division, we have the Bengals. No hate towards the Bengals, They got some weapons. They did lose A.J. Green, though, and they lost some other guys, and they have no offensive line. That is why Joe Burrow got hurt, so I don't think they added anybody for offensive line. I think they drafted an offensive lineman, but that's only one. You got to remember, you got to have a solid, full offensive line to protect that quarterback. That is number 1. And the Bengals do not have that. That is why I have them at last. And they don't really have that good of a defense. Yes, they beat the Browns last season, but I don't know what happened there. That's just the Browns choking. But anyways, let me know in the comments how you feel about the Bengals being last. And that's all I got for the Bengals. Yes, sir. Now we are going to be moving on to the AFC South. This is going to be a pretty interesting division to talk about. You'll see. Yes, sir. You already know we got the Titans at the number 1. This is a no-brainer because, they did add Julio. So this is a no-brainer. You already know if you add Julio to any offense, they are going to be going crazy. And they have a good quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, and they have a solid offensive line. So this is why I am putting them at the number 1. But let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong. But anyways, that's all I got for the Tennessee Titans. You already know we got the Colts at number 2. I put them here. Obviously, I'm not going to put them in front of the Titans just yet, but it could happen. But Carson Wentz is going to have a fresh start with a new team, and he is going to have an even better offensive line. The Eagles' offensive line kind of fell apart last year, so Carson Wentz did not have anybody protecting him. But anyways, that is what I have for the Colts. I think they're going to be solid, and they have a solid defense. But let me know in the comments if I should change it, if you don't agree. But anyways, that's all I got for the Colts. Yes, sir. You already know we got the Jaguars at number 3. They're going to have, they almost beat the Packers last season. That was pretty impressive, and they did not have really anybody. But anyways, Trevor Lawrence is going to have a heck of a rookie season, but obviously it's not going to be enough. They don't have enough weapons to go anywhere in the playoffs. I just don't think. First year for Trevor Lawrence, I don't think he's going to go to the playoffs, but he's going to have a heck of a rookie season. And the Jags have a pretty solid defense. Not going to lie, their defense showed up last year. Obviously, they're the worst team in the league, but when you get a quarterback like Trevor Lawrence, I think that moves your team up, That's all I'm going to say for the Jaguars, but let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong. But anyways, that's all I got for the Jaguars. And last team finishing last, I have the Texans finishing last in the AFC South. You already know. And this should be a no-brainer because obviously Deshaun Watson is probably not going to play, and that team will be terrible without Deshaun. and they lost half their team basically. So that's all I have to say for the Texans, really, because that's just a no-brainer. But anyways, unless Deshaun Watson comes back. But anyways, let me know in the comments how you feel about that. That's all I got for the Texans. Moving on to the AFC East, you already know we got the Bills, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Dolphins. So anyways, let's get to it. Yes, sir, you already know we have the Bills finishing number 1 in the AFC East. Why? You may be thinking, why? Well, Josh Allen, he's just going to keep on getting better and better. Stephon Diggs is going to have a comeback season after what happened last year to the Chiefs. And they have a solid defense. I'll give it to them. But anyways, that's all I have for the Bills. Let me know in the comments what you think about me putting them at number 1. That's all I got for the Bills. Yes, sir, you already know we have the Miami Dolphins finishing at number 2 in the AFC East. Some reasons why I have them at number 2 is because they have a stud defense, and they have Tua. Obviously, he's a stud too. If they stay healthy, they will definitely be number 2. Could be even number 1. Never know. Depends on what happens to the Bills. But anyways, that's all I got for the Dolphins. Let me know in the comments what you think about them being at number 2. We have the Patriots at number 3 in the AFC East, finishing number 3 spot. Why? Because, I mean, they signed a lot of free agents, but, new team, Cam Newton might have a comeback year. We'll see what happens to him. I don't know what's going to happen with that yet, but that's why I have him at number 3. But let me know in the comments if this is the right spot for them. If not, let me know in the comments. Like I said, that's all I got for the Patriots, though. For the last team of the video and the last team in the AFC East, I have the Jets being last. Yes, I know they got Zach Wilson, but it's going to be his rookie year. He probably will be a stud, but if you look at where are all the Jets' weapons at, they kind of don't have any weapons. They have a little bit of studs, but it's not enough, and I think they're going to be last again, get a good draft pick, and then just pick on the draft next year again. But that's what I got. Let me know in the comments if you think they're going to be higher than that. But anyways, this is going to cap off the video. Please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I would appreciate the support. But anyways, Fire Reacts is out.